Alrighty. Well, hello, everyone. Having an excellent Sunday afternoon wherever you may be. I'm doing pretty good today. Got enough rest last night. Oh, we're going live. Here we go. Make sure that audio is working. Yep, it's working. Let's see if it's loud enough here. Hold on one second. Perfect. Yeah, sounds really good. The new mic is doing its job, and that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah. All right, we're good to go. But yeah, back to another Sunday sorting stream. Got a bunch of Lego in front of me. I've got 3 bins over to my right in case we need them. Usually I can get through 2 bins, no problem, especially if I'm just kind of taking my time casually sorting. That's kind of the point of this stream, to just chat and have fun and get a little bit of work done at it. But it looks like a number of our friends are already in the chat, so let's say hi to a couple of them here. We got Grumpy J's here. Good Grumpical day, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to Grumpy J yet, he has a great live stream every Monday. Case of the Mondays with Grumpy J. Check him out. Do yourself a favor and go watch him. Cross Airborne Customs is here. Good to see you, Cross Airborne Customs. He's also dropping the new emoji, the new Fallworth emoji, because we got a few more members. We could add a few more. I had that one ready to go, dropped it in there. I think I can add one more. So if you have any advice for a new emoji for members, I can make it happen. Could be a Lego piece. Could be, an emoji action. It could be like a little my face. Anything you want, we can make it happen. Rum is back. Is here. The thumbnail is thumbs up and laughing face. That's great, Rum. I'm glad you like it. The thumbnails are always pretty fun. I'm starting to get the hang of what is an entertaining thumbnail. Usually it's a dramatic face with Lego in the picture. So I think this one was pretty fun. It was good. Let's see. Moving on. Oh, bunch of comments. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Appreciate it. Nixus Zach is here. We can't hear you, Mark. Sword. That was sarcasm. Oh, good grief. Don't scare me. If you couldn't hear me, I'd be so worried. The whole point of this stream is at least hearing me talk. Yeah. Malistair is here. Emoji Showcase. Absolutely. Travertine is here. Good to see you, Travertine. Gloria Erickson is here. And Grumpy J is back. Cross Airborne Customs all dropping the new Fallworth shield. That's awesome. Yeah, new emojis there. Exactly. One of the many live streams I cannot attend because of work and school. Well, you're here now, Nexus. I'm glad you're able to at least stop by. If you have to leave, we totally get it. Real life happens. Sundays aren't free for everyone. So, but yeah, thank you all for joining. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already. It helps this video reach more people. Just trying to reach as many folks as possible who may want to join some poor soul who has to sort all his Lego. I was describing it in some of the posts on my social media as my Lego purgatory, because it never ends. There will be sorting forever, I think. This is an endless source of content, so it's great. Exactly. Can the next one be the figure on your profile picture? Oh, the Mark of Fallworth sig fig. Yeah, we can do that. In fact, let me show you guys here. So let me show you him with his helmet. And then with his hair. That is my sig fig in full chrome outfit. He looks pretty majestic. There's his shield, you can see. That's the little emblem that you'll see in the emojis. And so that's my sig fig, Mark of Fallworth. He's pretty cool. Here's him with his hair. There we go. And that's what he looks like with his hair. And he's my main profile picture on most of my social media. So I can definitely post that, or that could be an emoji at some point too. That'd be a pretty good one. That's a good suggestion. Cross Airborne Customs. And the reason he's out is because I have my huge Castle Army back there. That's going to be a video coming out probably next Saturday, if I can get it edited in time. Because I filmed it. When did I film it? Was it Saturday night? I think it was Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning. I think it was yesterday. It's been a busy weekend. I was pretty zonked yesterday, but I'm doing fine today. So we're able to do the stream. Thankfully, my voice feels okay. I was a little bit raspy yesterday. Just had a long week, lots of streams, very tired, but caught back up now. So we're here. We made it. We'll be streaming for about an hour today as I slowly sort some Lego. Try to be consistent, but I tend to get distracted and start showing off minifigures or chatting about Lego stuff. Lots to be excited about. I've got a D&D session tonight with some of my friends, including Malistair, who's in the chat. He's our DM. And we will be embarking on a very dangerous quest in just a second. So it's exciting. I'm already starting to think up other characters in case my character dies. I need to just introduce a new one. So that's how crazy this campaign has been so far. I think Milestone does want one of us to die. We'll see. It'll be fun. Let's see. Oh, Brick Space 9 is here. Good to see you, Brick Space 9. Well, thank you for tuning in. We've got Nixus Zach. Chrome-tastic, exactly. Yeah, I love those chrome pieces. They're just a little bit harder to find than some, so I think it's like having a collectible suit of armor, like a magical suit of armor. It's pretty fun. And then you should save him for like 1K. Do all the D&D party members as unlocks at certain tiers. Well, so once I've got the first episode finished editing, I'm about 80%, 85% done with the edit on that one. And it's going to be like over an hour, probably an hour, 45 minutes long. And it's just going to be audio with maybe some pictures in the background if I can whip those up. And that once that is scheduled to release, I'll start to drop pictures of the D&D characters on my socials and be like, this is what, Harrison's character is going to look like. Here's Garrett's character. So you'll see them start to introduce beforehand so you can at least kind of picture them when you watch the video. So hopefully it'll like raise awareness for everything that's coming. It's like a slow rollout. It's like a poster for a movie before you watch it, although it's not quite that level of epicness. So I'll put those tiles in here. So this bin here in front of me is literally almost done because I did some off-camera sorting. I feel kind of bad because I know people want to watch the streams and such, but I think there's enough here that it justifies me sorting when I have the time. And I had a little bit of time this afternoon to get a couple bins done. I think this is the second one I've done off of camera, although the last bit of it you're seeing now. So definitely plenty more where that came from, though. I have 2 giant bins. I probably have several 100 pounds of bulk over there. So it's we'll never run out. And I always buy more. Well, which one's heavy? This one's lighter. Okay, this one. A couple of dream sets, ceilings pieces. But yep. Lots of good bulk pieces to be used in all sorts of mocks. I can definitely build some trees with these curved pieces. The D&D minifigs are starting to get reviewed. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. The D&D party members. Okay, so we're talking about 2 different things. There's D&D CMF figs, which got their picture dropped earlier last week. And that I'm super excited about. I'm probably going to have to buy every single one of them, which is like, I love the space CMFs that came out just a little while ago. And I got most of those. The D&D CMFs are like even cooler. So I'm going to have to get a bunch of those for sure. At least a couple of Dragon Paladins, some Rogues. I'm excited. So some great, cool fantasy pieces happening there. So, but what I'm talking about is our D&D characters specifically. I think I've actually shown them off on the before, at least mine. And we'll have a much better, really nice looking pictures for those soon. So. Exactly. So those will start to drop out in the next week or 2. So. Yeah, we got another session happening tonight, and that will, of course, be recorded as well. And then that'll be episode 2 once episode 1 is out and published. So 1 episode at a time, of course. Oh, did the Wi-Fi cut out? Ooh, yeah, looks like we're on the wrong Wi-Fi. That'll do it. Let's see. Let's switch to this one. Okay. Let me know how we're doing. Stream looks okay. We have switched to a new Wi-Fi, which should be much better. So hopefully it's still working for everybody. Okay, there we go. Make sure it's working for us. Let us know if it's doing better. I switched to the actual studio Wi-Fi. It was on the house Wi-Fi, which is up there. So it was further away. So hopefully that's clear for everybody now. Got a couple comments here. Is it just me or the vid getting choppy? Yeah, that must have happened. It switched to a different Wi-Fi for a second. So we're back now, though, so it should be looking better. Let's see. What in the name of the app that you can scan the mystery packs to figure out which one it is? Oh, there's a couple different CMF scanning apps across Airborne Customs. I haven't used any of them personally, but they seem to work pretty good from what I can tell. You could probably ask around in comment threads or find YouTube videos about it to figure out exactly how it's done. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's too hard to find one that works well. So I don't know if it's necessarily the Google Lens one, but it's kind of similar technology happening there. So there we go. So here's some of that, some of the castle that I purchased in bulk brick the other day. Some good pieces here for sure. Nice gate and some mechanical pieces here. This one almost looks like a mock, like if somebody built a castle and then I got the pieces from it. So, because some of it was definitely from the 2013 castle, but this looks more kind of customized, or maybe it's just a set that looks like a mock. Brick Search is one. There we go, Grumpy J. Thank you. You can use the Brick Search app, according to Grumpy J. If it doesn't work, then blame Grumpy J. All smooth now. There we go. Perfect. It works pretty well. Yes, I would imagine it works quite well if you're able to scan the code and identify what's going on there. I think that some of the workers at Atlanta Brick Co. who work with minifigures use those apps to identify figures, because they do get some sealed CMFs every now and then, and that would make sense. So yeah, I think I have to collect pretty much all the new D&D ones that are coming out. They look really cool. Very nice. So there's a bunch of Technic. Look at all those mixel joints. This is one of my old cannons for a UFO ship, and that must have been awful to aim and try and hold its place because it just moves around too much. Most tank battles research suggests that it's better to have it locked in and aiming pretty well. Was anyone here that saw the tank battles match the other day? That was pretty fun. The last Thursday, we had a tank battles match at Atlanta Brick Co. and live streamed it. It was a pretty epic battle. I think Joe was really disappointed with the Gungan army. They are the most unlucky army ever. So I don't know if I want to use them when it's my turn to battle. That would be pretty crazy. Because if I use the Gungans, they're either going to be very unlucky or very lucky because they've gotten all their bad luck out of the way. I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. I don't know if I want to build another army anytime soon. Oh, Fall Equinox is here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are just beginning. It's about 13 minutes into the sorting stream. We've gotten one bin technically done, although I did some off-camera sorting for that one. This one we're starting to make some good progress on. Got a lot of dream stuff happening in here because I've purchased a number of dream sets not too long ago, built them, and then destroyed them. They never really last that long with me, unfortunately. They have great pieces, but the builds, I think they're pretty good, but they're not necessarily what I want to save as a built set. A lot of good sets don't quite survive and make the cut here. I'm running out of room to display cool built sets. So I got to make some tough tactical decisions here. There we go. Some more Technic. Always excited to see that. Some white pieces, tan pieces, gray pieces. There we go. And one question I have for everyone is, what do you think about the new, it's like the Lego Masters set that was released. It was Christopher and Robert's plain build, but it was not quite what I was expecting. I'm not saying it's the worst that I've ever seen, but I'm just saying it's not what I was hoping for it to be. I guess maybe my expectations were a little too high. Does anyone else have any thoughts on that build? Because I wasn't super excited about it. I'm kind of like, I'm not sure how Christopher and Robert would feel about it. It's okay, but not one that I will buy. Yep, that makes sense, Boosted Bricks. It just seems like not the best design choices there. I think it would have been better if they'd focused more on the plane and less on the map. Because LEGO's already done a bunch of cool map-based sets. Like you have the globe, which is awesome. I have that set over there. You have the world map, which some people didn't like the color choices, but I think that as a giant mosaic, it's actually pretty awesome. And the now elevated price once it's retired suggests that other people like it too. So I think that they've done some very nice maps. To try and do another map seems kind of like the wrong direction to go. So I think that they should have just made a cool custom plane instead and would have done better, but oh well. I thought it was a downgrade. Yes, I think that their idea was more plane centric, less map centric, and they went the wrong direction in the set. So, but glad I wasn't the only one who has had maybe some reservations about it. So I have my travel photos and picture frames on social media. Who puts them on a set? Yeah, so yeah. I think most people use their Instagram to scroll back and remember their fun travels. Or sometimes you'll have like a photo album. That's also a very nice way of, kind of keeping those memories somewhere where you can access them. But yeah, that just seems unusual. Like they're getting in, they're making a photo album that doesn't even work well as a photo album. Yeah. So. Anyway, I don't think it'll cause too many people that much concern because there's so many other cool sets that are coming out. I am looking forward to the Legend of Zelda Deku Tree because that set, first of all, it looks great. Secondly, it has some really cool figures and accessories. It is super expensive. I think it's $300 is what I remember seeing. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get it. I think just because I think it's super cool, and I've never regretted getting a super cool looking expensive Lego set. Like I have a couple up there that come to mind. Like you got the blacksmith shop, you got the D&D set, you got the Lion Knight's castle, and all three of those I love. And I'm definitely glad I got them new and didn't have to pay more money for them down the road. So I think I'm gonna have to save up a little bit and get that set because it looks pretty cool. It's the one that I want. So when you got a set that you gotta get it, Yeah, going to have to knock out a wall and build on an addition if you get much more Lego. Exactly. That's why we're sorting, because we want to be able to have room for all the Lego that we have and the few that we plan on adding to the collection in the future. So nothing too substantial, but there's always something new to get. So, and we might even have to get rid of some Lego, which sounds very heretical to me, but there might be some stuff we don't need. You never know. Maybe some sets or some pieces we could trade in. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Maybe some I've got some display cases and bins and things that don't work that well with the rest of the system. Might get rid of those. We'll see. I might have to reevaluate things. So, let's see the comments. It was highly anticipated, but after seeing it, I got very disappointed very fast. There you go. Yeah, that must the Lego Masters plane exactly. I was excited for the potential, but yeah, the execution isn't quite up to what I was expecting. So, exactly. Let's see. The Deco Tree is my Christmas gift to myself this year. Yeah, there you go, Nexus. That's a great excuse. That is perfect. Is that coming out in September, I believe? Or is that coming out sooner? I think all I know is it's supposed to be sometime this year, from what I remember. Let's see. Hey, Alistair, I think I know that Earth isn't flat. I think now the Earth isn't flat. Okay, yeah. So the flat Earthers have a fun time with that set because it looks like it's a flat Earth. Like, yep, there's the Earth, all nice and flat with the disc flying above it. No. Oh no, it's great. Flat Earthers having a good time with that one. Yeah, the world map and the globe did a better job representing the planet, I think. So. Will be cool if Zelda becomes a theme. That would be awesome. I don't know. If they haven't made a Lord of the Rings theme yet, then I would be surprised if they went and made a Zelda theme before that. So we'll see. I would like it. I would buy it. Hopefully they do that. I'd love to see some more affordable Legend of Zelda sets. Like if you have the Deku Tree come out, then you came out with like a $20 Link's Battle Pack. I would still buy both. I think that'd be pretty cool. Even though I haven't even played any Legend of Zelda games, I've seen some gameplay from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So I know what they're about, and I think they look super cool, and that's all that I need. That's all that I need from it. So. Mhm. I would buy every set, maybe multiple copies. Exactly, Nexus. If they're cool fantasy castle looking things. Because, I mean, they haven't made a full castle theme. They've had a couple gift with purchases and things, but nothing like that. So, Manatee Bricks is here. Good to see you, Manatee Bricks. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Any big build plans after Tron? So, Zachary Paulino, my buddy Zachary. So, Zachary was one of my best friends for much of my early childhood. So, good to see you, Zachary. Big plans? So, I had a couple different ideas, right? Tron has taken a little longer than I expected. And I think part of that is because I keep going to all these different shows in the Southeast. We have one more show, and then we'll be good for the rest of the year. So that's coming up in a couple weeks, and then we'll be free after that. The plan is to fully finish Tron, which I'm guessing will be a couple more weeks after the show in a couple more weeks. Once all that's finally wrapped up, I have some opportunity to build something new. Definitely want to build some Dune one day. Could be at that time. Definitely want to build some more castle because I haven't built any castle since the last castle build I started was in 2020 for conventions, and it only lasted a short amount of time. That was the big Storst castle. I got it done, but it took me a year, and then it only was at like 1 or 2 conventions before COVID hit, and so that was a real bummer. But so love to get some more castle. That's why I have this big castle army, so that I could put it in a castle scene. So that'd be pretty fun. We have a couple of different ideas too. We want to do some like sci-fi, some tower things like that, Dr. Seuss inspired, maybe a Where's Waldo type scene with a bunch of characters and stuff. So a lot of things that are on the table. I think Dune, Castle, and a few others are kind of top of the list, but we'll see. Depends on what kind of pieces we have available, what kind of things we want to do for our favorite convention, which is Atlanta BrickCon next year, first weekend in February. That's the big show we want to make sure everything is done for. So whatever we do, it has to be done before then. Tron will be done for sure, and then probably something else. Maybe refine UFO a little bit too, so that's not just a bunch of ships on the table. So, but yeah, great question, Zachary. Good to hear from you. Let's see. Don't get me started on those vestiges of humanity. I would love to have a revised Great Forest tree. Exactly. Affordable Lego. You're right, Autumn. That's right. There's Lego has never been affordable. Not even back when it first came out was it affordable. It was expensive then too. Let's see. Legends of Zelda's latest iteration is a war crime simulator for Korok seeds. The supercuts of those are hilarious. I also think the hobgoblins, or what are they called? The bad guys. They're just Link basically like wipes them out, like just eradicates them from the face of the earth. So I think there's a victim situation happening there too. So it's unfortunate, but pretty funny. It's entertaining to watch. Let me put it that way. I haven't participated because I haven't actually played any of these games, but one day I might. That'd be pretty fun. I need to get a Switch first, though. It's not always easy. I don't think I've even ever had a gaming console, even though I'm aware of all of them. I usually just play on PC, and so obviously those probably won't be on PC. So, I'd like them to bring back the Hobbit. I miss that era of Lego. Hobbit sets would be cool. I don't know if people have as fond of memories of the Hobbit as they do the Lord of the Rings, but I think that would honestly, there's a lot of cool scenes that would make fantastic Lego sets. Like there's several battle scenes, several adventures, locations that would make really cool sets. So I think Lego could make a big Lord of the Rings theme, just like they make a big Harry Potter theme, and sell just as many, if not more, honestly. I think there are honestly just as many, if not more, Lord of the Rings fans as Harry Potter fans. It's a bold take, but I feel like it's from the people I talk to, absolutely. Is your shield a custom piece? If so, what custom place website is it from? If not, what is the piece number? Oh, so Cross Airborne Customs, that shield is from the Town Hall set, which is a modular building. If you look up Town Hall, it should come up. It's a big, tall, kind of dark orange building. And in the center above the doorway, there's a little shield with its own unique print. It's from a Lego set, but it's the Town Hall shield. And I've been using that one as my personal sig fig shield for a long time. just because it's kind of a weird piece and not many people would be using it. So yeah, it's pretty neat, worth checking out. So look up the town hall and look up the parts count, and you can find it from there. So, yeah, it's not a custom; it's actual Lego. So, Zachary says, "Good to see you too. Finally, glad I could catch one of your live streams. Sweet, can't wait to see what's next. Loving the Tron build, by the way. Thanks, Zachary. Appreciate it. Good to hear from you, man. Hope you and your family are doing well." Let's see. The Brick Twins are here. Good to see you, Brick Twins. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, too. We are about 25 minutes in on an hour-long sorting stream. Got quite a bit of progress done so far. Plenty of pieces yet to go, of course. I've been pretty consistent this time. I've been sorting as I'm chatting. Sometimes I'll get a little distracted, but not too bad. So, trying to just slowly put pieces away as I'm chatting. So, don't have to rush, but don't want to stop. Don't want to lose focus too long. So. Bogoblins. Bogoblins? What are they called? What are the goblin equivalents in Zelda called? They're not hobgoblins. Bogoblins? It might be bogoblins. I don't know. Other people comment. I think Nexus has got it, but somebody commented they're wrong. The first episode of Sci-Fi Channel's Children of Dune miniseries is Dune Messiah. Oh, yes. Exactly. There's the old Dune TV show, which I have not seen. There's the old Dune movie, which I've seen many times because it's so crazy. And then there's the new Dune TV show that's coming out on Max. I think that's pretty soon. So I might have to renew my Max subscription and watch it. I currently don't have it because I have Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and I think that, Disney Plus, of course. So I've got enough subscriptions right now. I probably want to cancel one before I get another one. So maybe I'll cancel my Netflix one for a little while and switch over. We'll see. But yeah, there's so many streaming services, so many shows I want to watch. So one show that I'm thinking about getting back into again is Star Trek, because I've seen all the old ones, haven't seen the new ones. Do want to watch that again because I'm a old school Star Trek fan. Maybe watch some of the newer shows too, because some of them seem pretty entertaining. So, not all of them. Some of them I'm not super excited about. They made some story decisions which I don't like, but you know how it is. So, new stuff's always never as good as the old stuff. Let's see. Ads help him from the channel. Exactly. Sorry if you're getting ads. They're going to happen. I'm monetized now, so I make a few bucks off of these streams. So thank you all for your patience. Let's see here. Mark, what is the next Between the Studs going to be about? So the one that just came out is Rock Raiders versus Power Miners. Unfortunately, Power Miners did win, so Rock Raiders are not as good as Power Miners, so that's kind of sad. But after that, we got a couple options. I think it's going to be the best DC superhero sets because we haven't talked about that particular subject before. And I still like DC as superheroes, like Superman, Batman, that kind of thing. And I've got Grant and Ethan probably going to be on that one. So it's a good cast who know what they're talking about. So that's probably next, but there's a couple other options too. Wanted to talk about Spyrius, want to talk about Fabuland, some of those things. So lots of Between the Studs episodes yet to see. So yeah, the last one was fun. That was about Rock Raiders. So recount exactly, Fall Equinox. Exactly. I was disappointed. I was representing Rock Raiders. I was being pretty balanced in saying that there were good parts to Power Miners too, so that might have contributed to them winning. But it was relatively close, so I'm not upset. I'm not too upset. I know the truth, even though the points didn't go my way. So. Exactly. Next Generation was my favorite Trek. I liked Voyager as well. Exactly. So I love Next Generation. I actually started with the original series, which is like Kirk and Spock and those classics. So that's technically my favorite. But Next Generation's awesome. Voyager is really good. I actually like Deep Space Nine a lot too. I really enjoyed that cast. Once they got going, the first season was kind of slow, but that's kind of how some shows are. Take a season or two to get going. So Moblins and Bokoblins is what I can find. There you go, Mouser. That's what I'm looking for. Those are the guys from Zelda. I'd love to see them. They would be pretty cool in a set form. So let's see those going teal. Let's go brown, pink. Yeah, those big goblin characters are pretty awesome. I think we need to see more creatures like that in Lego. Like, I'm surprised we didn't see too many of that in the D&D set or D&D CMFs, because they're all different characters that we haven't seen ever, like, you know, Dragonborn and the flying characters and the tieflings and all those creatures. But I can see more goblins and orcs. They're pretty cool. Power miners look like fake Lego. I know for many people, power miners are some of their favorite themes. There's a lot of people that like power miners, so I can see why people like it, even though I have almost no connection to it whatsoever, other than I like the cool colors of the crystals. Let's see. 7 of 9. Exactly, bro. There's some great characters in that show. Janeway was pretty funny with her coffee. She's always drinking coffee. You'd think in the future they wouldn't need coffee, but they, you know, some things never change. Do you think Disney will release a trailer for Tron Ares at the D23 Expo? They might. I would hope so. I would love to see some more about what the movie's about, because we just basically have a few essential facts. Like it's going to be a Tron movie. It's going to have Jared Leto, so it could be good or bad. No in between. And that's about it. So hopefully we can see a trailer. Hopefully we can see at least something of what this is going to be about. Is it like any way connected to the original ones, or is it basically its own new thing? So many questions, no answers, none whatsoever. All we know is it's filming, so it's already being made. We'll see. I'm going to watch it. Hopefully it's good. Rum is back. Rum is back. Exactly. Good to see you, Rum. Hope you're doing well. And then let's see. Tambra is here. I enjoyed Picard. Was surprised I like it so much. There you go, Tambra. That's one show I haven't seen, and I think I would enjoy it because I do love the character Jean-Luc Picard. I think Patrick Stewart is a great actor, so I should probably watch it at some point. Yeah, I've heard that it got a lot better as it progressed. That the first season might have been like the plot wasn't amazing, but then it got better as it went along, which is literally how most shows are. They kind of find their footing. So. A lot of trailers are dropping this month, so we shall see. Yeah, there's this year was kind of, it felt quieter as far as movies coming out, and I think that's because of all the strikes and stuff. But now we've got all this kind of backlog of projects that are going to be dropping, so 2025 should be crazy. We'll see. There's spiced coffee in the Dune universe. There certainly is, Moadib. There certainly is. Yeah, that I don't think Janeway had that particular coffee, but if she did, she would have gotten home much quicker than 70 years. So she would have made it back to Earth in no time. She would have just become a spice navigator and folded space and brought them right to. That's a universe matchup I would have never seen. Dune and Star Trek, so very different. So. Yep, well, we are 33 minutes into the stream. We've still got plenty of pieces to go. This bin is getting down to the bottom a little bit. There aren't too many small pieces. Shouldn't be too slow. So we'll get through this bin, no problem. And we should get at least started on the next one. Yeah, pretty good. It's not pumpkin spice, though. Yeah, there you go. Who here likes pumpkin spice? I really haven't had that much stuff with pumpkin spice. I've never gone out of my way to get it in anything. I think there was like a pumpkin spice milkshake at Chick-fil-A I might have tried, or I don't think I ever got around to it. Does anyone like pumpkin spice? Is it worth it? Is it overrated? Let me know. Because I have not much of an opinion on that. I always just never got around to it. So. Me! Yeah, Cross Airborne Customs is a pumpkin spice fan. There we go. That's pretty good, Cross Airborne Customs. I'll have to try it out sometime. I know it's in coffee. I don't drink a lot of coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. So that's probably why I haven't had much of it up until this point. It's just not in stuff that I normally consume. I'm a big fan of water. Yep, I went through college, managed to not get started on coffee. I think I've saved a lot of money by not drinking coffee every morning. Just having breakfast like a normal person. Pumpkin spice. Ugh, says T Valkyrie. Oh, good to see you, T Valkyrie. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. We are sorting away. Still got about 30 minutes, 25 minutes. Plenty of time to get some more pieces put away. Yeah, the amount of stuff we have lying around is crazy. We need to get some sorting done, which is what we're doing. So it's good. I like pumpkin spice as Muad'Dib. That sounds good. I think it's like fairly balanced on who likes it, who doesn't like it. And it's easy not to have it. You're just going to see it everywhere. But you don't have to have it. It's not in most foods by default. So, but if you do like it, it's a nice seasonal change of pace. So. Anyone in the chat going to make a mock for display at ABC Atlanta BrickCon? Good question. I know I am. I've got a number of things mostly built already, but I'm planning on a few more things at some point. Mark doesn't drink coffee? Huh, shocker. Nope, never had coffee. Well, no, I've probably sipped it before. I don't think I've ever had like a full cup of coffee, though. I don't think that would be good. I'd probably be bouncing off the walls. I can drink a regular old Coca-Cola, and that'll hype me up plenty. So I have been spared, T Valkyrie. Let's see. The 16 by 16 mock at Atlanta BrickCon. Oh, that one. Yes. The display area at the store. Yes. So that's a new thing we're doing at Atlanta BrickCon is you can build a 16 by 16 vignette and you can mail it to us or drop it off at the store and you can have it displayed. You do have to run it by us, send us an email, send me an email, mark@atlbrick.com. And we can get it approved and you can get it put in there. We've already got a couple builds in there already. There were some people that were dropping them off this weekend. So we've got 30 spots and a couple are filled already. So if you're building something, build it fast. That being said, every 4 months or so, we're going to change it out. So even if you don't make it this round, you can make it on the next one. There will be displays for hopefully a long time to come. Lots of opportunities in the future. So Grumpy J's like, pumpkin spice. I got everyone talking about pumpkin spice. But yes, the display area should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping I can get a build done at some point and be able to display it. If not, it'll fill up with other people's builds. And my builds get plenty of screen time and convention time already. I'm not too worried about it. I might do something. I was thinking about a little D&D inspired build as I'm doing so much D&D these days. We'll see. Oh, that's a printed screen. Yeah. Nexus, I'm building one. Yep, I know Grumpy J's working on one. I'm not refined, Malister. I'm Valkyrie. Exactly. Tea is the beverage of the refined. There you go. Yeah. Isn't there pumpkin spice tea? No? Or is it just regular tea? No pumpkin spice necessary. I'll put my submission in by the end of the week. There you go, Nexus Zach. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to try to prioritize Atlanta BrickCon superfans first. So if you're paying that 99 cents a month over on the Atlanta BrickCon channel, you will be prioritized versus just the average fan. But I think that given the amount of submissions so far, there should be room for pretty much anyone who wants to make one right away. And if you don't have time to do it now, send us an email in a few months. We'll get you on the next one. So that's the nice thing about a rotation. Everyone gets a turn, theoretically. So nothing needed beyond Yorkshire tea gold. There you go. Mouster, I didn't know you were a tea drinker. That's interesting. Given your very patriotic sentiments, I would have thought you would have wanted the like tea party. Throw the tea in the sea. I suppose it's worth enjoying too. There we go. All right, but yeah, that should be fun. And I'm really excited about the mock talk stream that we've got scheduled. It's probably going to be this upcoming Thursday. Is our first episode. It's going to probably be me and Daniel and one other guest rotating every week. We'll see. It might be Steven this time around if he's available, or somebody else like Joe, or maybe even Randy or Chris if they want to join. So that should be pretty fun. We're going to talk about people's mocks, and eventually I want to get to the point where people are comfortable sending their mocks to us for us to roast. Like, I want to roast people's creations, be like, this is terrible. Look at what they're trying to do here. But we'll see if we ever get to that point. Oh, Ant Bandit is in the chat. Good to see you, man. Sort. We're trying. We're down to our second bin here. 40 minutes in, so not too shabby. Already got quite several hundred pieces where they belong in my barbaric color sorting system. I only drink iced coffee and ginseng tea. There you go. I don't drink any teas or coffees. I do occasionally splurge on a little root beer or Sprite, but that's about it. Yeah, a lot of water. Oh, I will say, I've become quite a fan of Gatorade Zero. It feels very senior of me to say that, but I'm a big fan of Gatorade Zero. It's just basically flavored water, but I like it a lot. So I usually bring some to shows so I can have plenty of hydration while I'm walking around and talking for a couple days straight. So it works pretty good. All right. Another bin down. A few more to go. Let's work on this one here. This has got some good transparent elements there. That'll be good for classic space. This will also be good for certain space projects, maybe a UFO ship. Pretty cool. Got some nice red brown plates, tan plates, good for Dune in future. One of my mock ideas is an Ultra Magnus trailer to go with Optimus Prime. Nice. So we can turn into an even bigger robot. Wow, that'd be pretty cool. Because was he another tractor trailer style robot from Transformers? I'm not too familiar with all the characters in Transformers. So let's see. One on deployments, my soldiers called me the Englishman, as even under fire I would have the tea. We were getting mortar fire and I had a cup of tea directing the mortars to do counter battery. That's insane, Maliston. What a story. Oh my goodness. But that, I mean, if you want to be known for something, it's for having tea while under fire. That's pretty crazy. Amazing. Mark told me to build a castle 60x16 mock. Insert evil laugh. Insert Nexo Knights. No! I should have seen this coming. We make a huge mock display area and people fill it with Nexo Knights. The heathens. Oh, that would actually be hilarious, Grumpy J. Please do that. That'll get a big response from everyone who knows the joke, which is many people, honestly. I think pretty much anyone who watches me or watches the channels or has met me before, they usually hear about Nexo Knights one way or another. So. Ant Bandit, did you do the Jaws video for Lego? Yeah, if you see an official Lego animation, there's not a bad chance that Ant Bandit worked on it. It's pretty cool. So. Garth Smith is here. Good to see you, Garth. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Good afternoon. Are you going to put out a video about the convention and ones like that you like as an adult? Yes, Garth. So that's one of my video projects coming up soon, is where I just rank all the conventions that I've been to, which is a lot, and kind of describe the pros and cons of each one, because each show has something that they do really well at, and some shows have a few things which are worth noting because you might not have as great a time due to certain circumstances. Pretty much most Lego conventions are worth going to, though. Couple exceptions that I would avoid, of course. So, but yes, I'll be doing that probably in the next couple weeks. I've got my Lego Castle Army video coming out probably next Saturday because I've got that one filmed. Just need to edit it, and then after that, probably the first D&D episode, although that might be on a different day. And then it would be convention ranking, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, definitely be sharing more of my thoughts on that in detail soon. So, thanks for asking now. I checked the rules and there was no mention of the use of Nexo. Exactly. It just has to be real Lego. And unfortunately, Nexonites are in fact real Lego. I checked. So you're good to go, Grumpy J. Darn it. Dang it. Oh well. I should have put in a stipulation, no Nexonites. Oh well. It'll be good. It'll be entertaining. I might accidentally drop it on the way over there and then have to throw it away. You never know. No, we'll put it in there. We'll make it happen. I should have foreseen this. I really should have. I didn't do that one. Okay, good to know, Ant Bandit. They don't usually credit the original creator of animation content. They usually just post it like, "Oh, we've done this the whole time." Sometimes Lego's good about giving credit. Sometimes they're not. They're good about still images. Like they'll always put someone's Instagram if they borrow pictures from them or hire them to do pictures. So, but yeah, they animation they don't seem to bother. So. Here we've got a lot of pieces from a Galaxy Explorer set, which I opened to build but never got around to building. So you'll see a bunch of pieces from that in just a second. There's also some, looks like Minecraft or something. Yeah, I got a couple of Galaxy Explorers. One's built, one's signed, and a couple. One that was opened here, and I think I got another one in the box in my closet, ready to go one day. Yes, Ultra Magnus was the other trailer Transformer. Same truck as Optimus, but white. Interesting. That sounds pretty cool. That would be a great mock, especially if it's a similar shape. So, Oh, come on. Sometimes those plates are tricky to remove. Glad my fingernails are doing all right today. Garth Smith says, went to BrickCon in Pasadena and met Zach and Wayne there. They were so great and nice. There you go, Garth Smith. That's awesome. Zach and Wayne are pretty cool dudes if you ever get to meet them. Some very talented and creative guys. I wish I lived a little closer. We'd probably hang out more, but they're on literally the other side of the country. So, Teaver is here. Good to see you, Teaver. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining, and thank you for making those cool hats. If you need a custom Lego hat, reach out to that guy right there. I can't ever pronounce his name, but it's Phtever. So I bought a couple different ones from him. I think I got a M-Tron one. Friends of mine have gotten the train ones. Super cool. So I think you can hit him up on Instagram. So nonetheless, Ant Bandit, your work is awesome. Exactly. Ant Bandit. Go subscribe to Ant Bandit if you haven't already, because his animations are pretty phenomenal. I remember when he first started doing it, and he came into Atlanta BrickCon with a long list of parts that he needed, and we were just like, oh no, it's one of these guys. But he quickly learned that where he could find good pieces, we were able to help him with some of them. And obviously he's never stopped stopping, so never stopped motioning. Now there's an interesting landscape that looks like a mock. I think this was a mock. This might have been from a minifig battles or something. Oh, there you go. Huge black tile would have been useful a little while ago for some Tron builds. I can still work it into some of the new buildings I'm working on. I love the vibrant colors of Nexonites. Well, there you go. Yeah, Tambra. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you like Nexonites. I'm glad you enjoy Lego products. I don't like Nexonites, as is fairly well known. So. Someone needs to do Marcel mock. Oh dear, yes. Actually, I have an idea now. That would be pretty fun. We can make that happen, Nexus. Marcel should be represented. So. Epic animation, exactly. Fall Equinox. So, very worth seeing for sure. There you go. Lots of colors inside this mock area here, so a lot to sort. The more rainbow it is, the longer it takes to get spread out where it needs to go. See, the colors can be used with lots of mocks. That is true. That is true because Next to Night's brought back Trans Neon Orange. It's not exactly the same as the original pieces, but it's pretty darn close. And because of that, I do appreciate that part of Next to Night's for sure. And they had a lot of great silvers and different dark blue slopes and angular pieces. Very useful. Multiple new molds introduced, so I can't argue with that. Yeah, LEGO has made a lot of new molds lately. Like, they have been very stingy on new colors, which I get. You don't want to just, release tons of new colors every year. They usually do like 1 or 2. Keep it really simple. But then with new molds, they do not hesitate at all. Like, they make a new piece for every new Speed Champions mock, it seems like, or set. Speed Champions set. So, does anyone else notice that? Because it feels like they're like, oh, we need a new slope that's never been heard of or nobody even dreamed of before. Let's just make that really quick. Oh, we need a tiny wedge piece? Let's do that. We need a piece to fit between the other pieces? Yeah, let's make it happen. So they did it. Some great pieces in this bin. I can do Marcel's Hole as a mock for Atlantica. Exactly. I was about to say, Master, that's a location in our fantasy D&D world. It's on the map. And Marcel's Hole would be a hilarious little bog of a place. Oh, dear. Not everyone watching may understand all the Marcel jokes. If you want to know, if you go back on some of our older Atlanta Brickco streams, especially ones with me and Joe for the Joy of Building, that's where some really funny Marcel stuff happens. So we talked about the character Marcel. He's a friend's mini doll, and he's just kind of a creepy old grandpa character that we've made our own fan fiction about him, basically. So he has his own storyline. It's weird. Yeah, watch Heart Lake City Drama. That's the short series you need to watch. There's some old dark gray, old light grays. Interesting. 90s toys and cartoons were peak for awesome bright colors. Exactly. Yes, you get some bright, vibrant colors in the cartoons. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah, sometimes it seems like modern sets aren't as bright, but then you look at things like Friends or other set themes even. You got like Gabby's Dollhouse is just a rainbow color too. So there's some colorful sets out there too. For every, a Barradour, there's a hair salon. Yeah. LEGO hates new colors but loves new molds. Exactly, Nixus Zach. That's what I'm saying. I think it's kind of disproportionate in the amount of new molds they make. And then they hesitate to make new colors or even keep old colors that they might not use as much. Because I'm still annoyed at the disappearance of Trans Neon Green, because that's basically one of my favorite LEGO colors, and it's gone. So they do not make it anymore. Too bad. So shucks. So, I know they had the Trans Bright Green, so that's why it's gone, but it's not the same. Doesn't react under black light. Not as bright colored. It's too close to regular Trans Dark Green. So. I'll grump the whole time if I'm not careful. Marcel's Hole is on your D&D quest? Oh, heck no. That is a prominent location, actually. It's in the middle of the reddish-brown wastes. Yeah, it's a pretty scary place, actually. Marcel's probably there. He's probably lurking in the tall grass somewhere. Creator 3-in-1 have gotten more bright. That is true, Fall Equinox. That is true. They have some very vibrant colors. Like the Viking ship set had all these bright colors. Could have just been brown and tan, but they went basically rainbow with it, which is awesome. So yellow, blues, reds, and greens. So great colors. So. We've gotten some great colors so far. Oh, that's kind of noisy. Great colors so far while sorting. And we've got about 5 minutes left. So I'll put a further dent in this, but we might save the rest of it for next Sunday. Get a few more big pieces dealt with here. I can't keep up with the amount of colors now as it is. That's true. There are a lot of Lego colors. Even in the past few years, they have introduced new ones. Like I remember when olive green came out, everyone lost their minds. It was pretty cool. And then coral. I remember when coral was released, you got the kind of bright, safety neon yellow color, hazard yellow color. So there's been some good additions. And a lot of additions, honestly. A good amount of increase. Yeah, new molds. So many new molds. I have lost track of all the newest pieces. I should probably read the new Elementary more often because they do a pretty good job recapping all of that. So keep an eye out for them. There's some red pieces. Yeah, that's one blog I could definitely read more of because they're pretty up to date. I haven't read the Brothers Brick in a while either because they usually talk about mocks and such. So. And sometimes set reviews. So. Trans Neon Orange is better. Yeah, I love Trans Neon Orange. That's one of my favorite colors too. I like anything that really reacts strongly to black light. I think that makes it like magical to me. It's super cool. So. Wait, there's a salon in Baradur, hair salon in Baradur? No. Baradur is like all black and gray and some tans and maybe a little orange for the fire. But Friends have tons of colors, and one of the Friends sets that came to mind was the hair salon. So that's where that comparison happened. But two very different things. I was saying the fact that Baradur is mostly neutral colors doesn't change the fact that there's tons of rainbow colors in other sets. So. Vibrant, saturated colors. Yeah, I'm a fan of Friends stuff overall. I think it gets too much hate. So. At the very least, great pieces. Even if you don't like the theme, it's a great opportunity to get affordable pieces because they're normally, some of them will go on sale. Some of them don't. Some of them do. So. Yep, got some good classic colors in here. This is mostly primary because it's from the Galaxy Explorer, the new version. So a little bit of light gray, white, blue, yellow, and red here and there. So nothing too crazy. Ooh, I think I dropped a white one. Yep, in the tan bin. There you go. Some gears, some tires. There we go. Imagine a Friends colored Baradur. That would be insane, Fall Equinox. That'd be amazing. It's doable too. It's probably easier to do than a regular colored Baradur. Now you got me thinking about something. Now do you go off the set or do you make your own Friends Baradur? That's funny. I could see like you know who Pink Wheels is, Meredith. She could totally do that because she does some big Friends inspired mocks, like a big Friends pirate ship, Friends spaceship. That I should send her a message. If I don't do it, I will let her know, and she should do it. So. Oh, look, there's the classic space logo. That's pretty cool. Put that in the printed stuff down here. All right, that is gonna be an hour on the clock for us. We almost got through 3 bins, just a little bit shy on this one. Not too bad. But yeah, that's going to be the Sunday sorting session for us today. Thank you everyone so much for joining. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. And if you haven't, subscribe. There's plenty more cool LEGO content coming up. We've got LEGO D&D. We've got LEGO Castle Armies. We've got Lego convention discussions, all sorts of great stuff. But thank you guys again. Hope you all have an excellent Sunday. I've got some dinner to attend to and a D&D session tonight to continue our Lego-themed D&D story. So I will catch up with you guys again later. Take care, everyone.